And we forgive Allison for maybe not knowing the details of when certain matches are over the last week because she's been cruising and she told us about that at the start of the show. But to celebrate her being back, this week we're going to rank the top 10 things to do on a cruise.
I am excited for this.
And
All right,
the
Okay.
first
Terry.
thing you
Did
see
we
here
miss
is
anything?
ChatGPT is convinced that Andrew is like 6'4". Because every
Also,
one of these pictures, he is taller than
You would
everybody.
never wear that color, Andrew.
that color right there, I would never, ever, ever wear. Ever.
Also,
Ever.
Terry, how many nights have you not slept in this picture? You look like you're this
There's
picture
only
makes
so
you look
many battles
exhausted.
I can win against the AI at this point. I do my best.
Yeah. What? Oh God. Super Dave wants to know if coitus was on the list of top 10 things to do on a cruise.
If you had voted, you would know, sir. You just told
We
on
did not.
yourself.
So nobody had told me it needed to be on the list. So
Because if you need
it
a
is not
cruise
on.
to do that, there's something wrong with you.
Exactly.
That's true.
That's a lot of
Well,
money to pay for a small
All right.
room.
so we
Yeah.
did not have any complaints about things not being on the list. There's a couple of pages of what just missed the list,
Okay.
and some of these pictures are going to be pretty good. And hang on tight, Super Dave. You may show up.
Okay.
Super
So
Dave. What is that?
yeah, I don't know, pond water. So just missed the list. We got themed bars and we've got game shows. And
Okay.
you'll notice I purposely named the other contestant Stan on the game show picture because we are the Golden Girls, and this is Stan.
That's right.
He's got 0 points.
That is not what my ex-husband would look like, just so you know. All right, these are both good. Very good things to have. My cruise did not have any themed bars. You had like a wine bar, you had uh an ocean bar which served sushi. It was kind of nice, but there weren't any. But game shows there were aplenty on the boat.
Couple
I
of
would.
things about me in the first picture here. I'm wearing a collared blue shirt that says Macho Man on it, and I've got a drink in both of my hands.
I was going to point that out. That Terry is double fisting it on cruise night. I have the classy pina colada because that's how I am. Actually, it would be Margs, but you know what do you want? Margaritas. The little girl in me, margaritas. I love her so much. But yeah, it would be margaritas, and it would be in the lawn chair, hopefully with a tropical drink in one hand and the ass cheek of a cabana boy in the other. But that's neither here nor there. So anyway,
I will say,
welcome back.
yeah, I know, right? I had a couple drinks every day, but this ship made the best Bloody Marys I've ever had.
Mm,
So it was a very nice start to every day. Was having a couple of
awesome.
Bloody Marys.
Yeah, vodka, obviously,
Yes,
tomato juice,
correct.
little pepper, a little salt. Do they put shrimp in it?
No, I don't like shrimp, but I like
Oh.
extra olives.
Yeah, I
Mm.
forgot you're not a seafood person.
I know.
Anyway, quick
Alright, let's
question because you didn't say. Could
Yes?
you have pre-planned for the booze cruise on this since we're talking about drinks?
Yes,
You could have bought the booze package.
I did.
You did buy the booze package.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it was
Well, you
very
said
much
you
worth
had-
it.
you
I
said you
bought
had a
the-
couple
I
drinks.
bought
didn't
the
know if the booze-
everything package.
I was gonna say I didn't know if the booze was worth a couple drinks.
I bought the booze, because it comes with everything when you buy the package. So it was the Wi-Fi for four devices. It was your gratuities. It was all the specialty dining you wanted. It was free room service all the time. It was unlimited drinks. It was unlimited specialty coffee drinks, unlimited desserts. So it was worth every penny.
So my headline says me, drunk people, middle of the ocean. The question is what could possibly go wrong? However, if I prepaid for a cruise and you're telling me there's endless restaurants on this list now.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, we could be in
Yes,
trouble.
that's what I was saying. I ate so much food. It's a miracle I came home weighing less than when I left. Miracle. Miracle.
I don't know if getting
Let's-
sick is a miracle, but whatever.
Well,
Let's see
no.
the other two that barely missed the list, and these are themed. We got enjoy the pool and the pool bar, and you see on the top, we got
That's
Fun
Super
Water
Dave.
Dave jumping into the water behind us, and somehow he's already splashed before he's even hit the water.
Well, because he did the right thing and showered before he got in the pool. There you go.
Yeah, exactly. You always shower before you get in the pool. Don't be gross, people. Don't pee in the pool either. Okay, everybody's
Seriously.
done it. You all know you have, myself included. But don't pee in the pool when you're an adult.
And the pool bar picture is another one where they think Andrew is a giant.
Yeah, exactly. I can't get it to stop. And the problem is, it'll be the
Right.
perfect picture, except Andrew's like 6 inches taller than everybody. And I
Well,
say, only make Andrew shorter. And then the next thing you know, there's like 3 Allisons in the picture.
I love
This
it.
is why I
fabulous,
had
yeah.
This is why I had
Look-
Terry's kiss last
Look
week.
how
in your
look how
absence.
fucked up my beard is too in the pool bar picture. That ain't right.
Yeah, that's a lot of beard. I like
ain't
it.
right.
It looks
You didn't
good.
bring
It's
your
perfect.
razor on the boat, I guess.
Yeah, apparently not.
So, Super Dave wants to know, was the water rough and the pools closed because it looked like a wave pool? The pools were closed. It was only like 50, 55 degrees out, so it wasn't warm enough. The hot tubs were open. The sea was kind of rough on our sea days, not the other days. We had 2 at sea days. The other days it was totally fine, no issues. All right, let's go into
2
Ready
the.
for
at
the top
sea days
10?
on a 7-day cruise. I'm intrigued by the map here.
Well, because we went all the way up first on the first day, and then on the last day, we came most of the way back down. So it was like second to last day.
Hmm.
Wow. Number
Alright.
10, relax on the
Held,
balcony.
yes.
And we got our
So
drinks.
we had a balcony room. I had a number of these kinds of drinks on the balcony. It was the perfect Alaska cruise. I cannot recommend this enough. If you're going to do an Alaska cruise, you're splurging already, splurge for the balcony room. You don't want to miss what you can see.
Well, and these two know already, but one of my favorite things to do is sit out in the sun anyhow. And they didn't want to join me in Las Vegas last year, a bunch of wimps. It was only 116 degrees.
We were
So
going
I
to
went and
gamble
sat
instead.
I
Yes.
went and sat out by the pool and read a trashy beach novel for like 2 hours and got so tanned. But anyway, this would be like close to my top 5 for real.
Yeah.
Just like
I
chilling.
would
Because
sit
the whole point
outside.
is get the hell away from the real world.
Right.
Well, yeah, I would sit outside and read for like an hour every morning. It was fantastic.
That's what I do at the beach. I try to
Yeah.
walk down when it's still kind of dark and the sun's
Yep.
not really up yet and just
Mhm.
listen to the waves.
Yep.
Love
That
that.
legit it. This was really I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did. I really liked this.
Number 9, trivia night. Check this one out.
Macho girls.
Macho girls on my shirt this time.
Yes, we are. Also, they did a great job with Andrew's Yankee shirt.
They
Correct.
did.
And I'm still 6'5".
You're still gigantic, and I look
Yeah.
like a little child.
There was one point they made you really look tiny. And I'm like, okay, I'm
I'll take
scrapping
it.
this completely and we're gonna
Yeah.
start over.
Oh, too funny. Trivia night. Yeah, that's absolutely good stuff.
Was it big on the cruise? Did they have
Yeah,
trivia?
it was. It was. They had like a Jeopardy type show they'd run every day.
Mm.
And they'd change the themes. So it was pretty good.
Number 8, gamble at the casino, and this may be my favorite picture. We've got Allison sitting at the slot machine, pissed off. I did not tell it to make you pissed off.
I know.
It
I
did it on
I
its
love
own.
this.
And then Andrew's got this big grin in the back and he's excited.
Oh my god. Oh, it's
That's
so good.
It's pretty
So-
close.
Fun fact about an Alaskan cruise, you're not in international waters for too long. So the casino was not open very often.
Okay.
So I did hit it one morning. I will say if you are a compulsive gambler, casino cruise ship casinos could be a problem for you. It could be a problem for you because on my casino, everything on my cruise, everything was handled by a little medallion they gave you. So it got you into your room, it tracked you around the ship, you paid for everything with it. You just that's how you identified yourself. So you didn't have to whip out your license every time you paid for something
That's
or whatever,
good.
or charged your room. So this was really great. But one of the best thing to me that it let you do was in the casino, you could use it to put money into the games. And what they would do is just charge it back to your room like a credit card charge,
Okay.
which was awesome because you're if you like I had forgotten to get cash for the casino. So I was like, well, all right, I should play a little. I didn't have to worry about it. I didn't have to pay a fee. I didn't have to pay like the $10 ATM fee. None of that. It was paperless. And then whatever you win gets mailed to you in a check.
Notice way behind Allison's head, way in the back, there's a Lucha Libre mask
Oh,
on a
good
slot machine.
eye. Very nice.
Oh yeah, it throws some things in there. Like I had the perfect picture of us at dinner one time and there was a little Auburn flag and I'm like, "Damn it, why did you do that? I didn't tell you to put that in."
All
Number
right.
7, attend a live music show,
Mhm.
and I
Yeah. Hell
decided to
yeah.
put a fake Elvis here.
So
So
there was
Medusa did this, and I don't know. I may like it. She went on an '80s rock cruise. Like apparently,
yes.
it was totally themed
That's cool.
for '80s
Oh,
rock music.
was it the one that Rick Springfield goes on?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
This was Monsters of something. I think I
Oh, so
forget
it was
what the
more
name.
hard rock.
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. That sounds amazing. I mean, New Kids on the Block have a cruise.
Oh well, do
Jericho's
they?
got a
No, Jeff
cruise.
it. You both shushes.
Chris
Monsters of
Jericho.
Rock cruise is what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
Monsters of Rock. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
Her
yeah,
and
even the
Alan.
wrestling cruise.
Who?
Yeah,
Not Ranger.
Yeah, her and
Night
Alan
Ranger.
were on that. Yeah,
That's nice. But yeah, there
but
was
that was
music nonstop
Yeah.
on the ship. There was a main piazza, it was called, like the central area of the ship that was big, open, like 3 floors, some central spiral
Okay.
staircases, beautiful. And there was almost always live music at the bottom of it,
That's cool.
which was really nice.
Number 6, attend a comedy show.
I am not
that's
funny, so.
that's her about to say pucker up, asshole.
Hey, I did
Um,
not tell it. I didn't. I said make it a female comedian. I did
Okay.
say that,
It
but
does
I
look
did
like
not
me.
say make it Allison.
Well, we didn't do any of this, but they did have it. So good stuff though. Absolutely.
I love comedy shows. I'll go watch a comedy show of people I've never heard of, but I have been to some pretty bad comedy. Not that I can do better, but
Right.
I'm like, ooh, good luck with some better jokes there, buddy.
mhm.
Yep.
Number 5, karaoke.
Hell yeah.
And here's me and Andrew. Andrew's not quite the giant in this one, but
No.
I would not be
He's-
wearing pants on a cruise. It would be shorts, always shorts. We don't wear pants on vacation. This is established.
Andrew
in
Hey,
doesn't
I
even
had to.
own pants. Come on.
Well, my picture originated from the wedding picture. So I had to back it off putting us in collared shirts and ties and stuff. So I had to remind it all the time. And then once I did this one, a microphone would show up out of the blue sometimes. And I'm like, nobody's got a microphone in the pool.
Oh God. Too funny.
Terry, your go-to karaoke song?
I don't know. I don't really have one. I haven't done it enough to
That
have a go
could be
to.
a list.
That
Now,
could
I
definitely
would-
be a list.
That
Karaoke
let me
night.
write it on the notes, but I think what's the Queen song? There's a Queen song I think it would be.
Another one bites the dust. We are the
No,
champions. Radio Gaga.
there's plenty of them, and you haven't hit it
Under
yet.
pressure with
Under
David
pressure.
Bowie.
Fat bottom girls.
You can keep
I
going.
can't see. I can't see Terry doing
Bicycle
that one.
race.
Wow, everybody had this as number 1. Super Dave and Devin had this as their number 1.
Apparently, not everybody did because it's number
Mm-mm.
5. That means we got
Yeah.
enough people to flood all those number ones. now.
Yeah, not me. Let's go. Fat
Number
bottom.
4, Excursions.
Hell yeah.
And look, we got a random Lucha
Lucha
Libre
mat.
mask in the back. That's the only reason this is Mexico. And I've got
I
a Bob's
love
Burger shirt.
I love your Bob's Burger shirt. So yes, Excursions without a doubt. We did a lumberjack show. We visited a dog, Iditarod dog sled training camp, and gold panning, and could not recommend them more. It was fantastic. The only one I'm sad we didn't do was the train ride up one of the mountains, but I couldn't justify $300 for a train ride.
Shoo-wee.
Yeah, like I can look up. That's nice enough.
Don't stop me.
Oh,
now.
okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm having a good
I had to look
time.
it up.
Having a good time.
But yeah, I love that as a karaoke song.
Fun fact: Freddie Mercury, one of my favorites. Shocking. I know.
But the
Lexus
fact
too.
that we rumbled off like at least 10 songs.
Well, that was the beauty
didn't
of
get-
Queen. Like
like,
Queen,
yeah.
yeah, and we didn't get
Yeah.
them all either. you
They're
know?
very karaokeable.
Absolutely.
Unrelated.
They had a song about a bicycle that you could sing.
Bicycle race, bicycle. Anyway,
Excellent.
unrelated but related to the Queen movie, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Mhm.
That's one I'm surprised you didn't say either, Terry, because Wayne's World taught
Mm.
us that if you don't sing along with Bohemian Rhapsody, you are a Nazi, and I cannot have you in my life. I don't need that kind
That's
of
correct.
negativity. But
Yes,
anyway, if you've ever seen Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie about Freddie Mercury, yes, they take liberties and stuff. The best part of the movie, in my opinion, is when they redo the 1985 Live Aid concert. You can play the actual set of Queen's
Yeah.
Live Aid next to the video in the movie, next to the segment in the movie, and it is damn money. Remy Malik
Remy Malek.
did
Yeah.
an amazing job
Yes.
as Freddie Mercury. And but when you set the Live Aid set from 85, they did it on YouTube. There's a video, and you can watch Freddie do it, and you can watch Remy do it. And Remy Malek studied Freddie Mercury so well, he literally became Freddie Mercury in that set,
Yeah.
and you couldn't tell the difference. And of course, they did it at Wembley, so it was huge back in 85. But anyway,
Number 3.
top 3. Yes,
We even
sir.
talked about excursions, but number 3 is water slides. And here I am coming out of the water slide.
The problem with an
splashing in the
excursion,
water.
Terry, is you don't want to get too drunk and have to walk back on the boat. That I do know. I've heard
Correct.
in the
This
past.
is true.
Also, if you paid for food and drink on the boat, don't be stupid and go pay for food and drink on land.
That's
That was
a good
driving me
point.
nuts. That was driving me nuts. All these people going, where can we find food on land to eat? I'm like, bitch, you paid to eat this food. Why would you go pay and get
Like,
more food?
Y'all have fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah.
On the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
as you all can tell from my picture, water slides back to the picture. Terry, this is wonderful, by the way.
This is Lex's 100%
Was my
one.
number one because there are some wild ass water slides on cruise ships.
I love
Wild.
water slides.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
them. I'm not a big roller coaster fan. I'm okay with a roller coaster if I can see where I'm going. I'm not a fair ride person. Water slides I love.
Fucking bomb. I agree. Fantastic.
Pinewater Dave has a point. If you're in Alaska, I ate king crab on land that was life changing. I bet you it was fresh kill that day. So
Oh,
or
yeah.
If
So
it's
I would
something I
imagine-
can't get on the boat and it's special, then it's
Right.
probably worth it, but not just where can we eat? What's random.
Right.
Where's the Burger King? Double cheese, motherfucker.
Number
Extra
2,
mayo.
get a massage.
Yep.
Of course, pick me.
Here's Andrew and Allison both getting a
Sold.
massage.
So I did that with Frankie. We did a couples massage. It was fantastic. But Andrew, I've done in Aruba, I've done an outdoor massage on the beach. 100% recommend. Would do again. Absolutely. Plan it for Costa Rica. Sold. What?
Oh my God.
I
we've
was
got
in
to
a
start
resort
planning
in
that
Hawaii
trip.
when I went to Hawaii for 6 weeks for work back 14 years ago, I guess it was now. And they had that going on. I didn't do it, but they had
Oh,
it there by the water there.
that was a mistake. You should have done it.
I
It
should
was,
have.
yeah. Something about, so the cruise ship was interesting because I didn't know how I would be, but you can't even tell you're on the ship. It's just like a cruise.
Right.
But the one in Aruba where you were outside, the sound of the surf, the heat of the sun, I mean, and we were covered, but the ocean breeze, there is nothing like it. So yeah,
Nice.
book for Costa Rica. Done.
All right. Number one, things to do on a cruise. Eat at a
Hell
specialty
yeah.
restaurant. And this took me forever to get this picture, let me tell you.
I don't wear hats like
Why
that.
do you have
What?
me eating eggs?
Okay, so hey, I just said I struggled with this, and y'all are like bitching at me about it.
Are
Okay.
they eggs or are they oysters?
Those are hard-boiled eggs that I'm
And I
looking
didn't
at.
even notice your hat, to be honest, Andrew. I
Oh my
did
God.
notice that your head was popping up out of the picture at first, and I finally got it to listen to me on how
I know.
tall
This
you
hat looks good on Andrew.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we have to. Me and Terry can be twinsies.
And I also
Maybe.
couldn't get it from making the three of us on one side and Allison on the
Looking
other
at me,
side. Like we're
you're all like, it's her
yeah.
fault. It's
And
her.
then I didn't even notice the you have a big plate of eggs in front of you part. That's hilarious.
I mean,
Well-
to Andrew's point, they could be oysters, but they look like eggs.
And Andrew's got nothing but like seaweed on his plate.
Definitely not true. Who's eating the lobster and the shrimp?
I don't know, but there's a giant shrimp on my plate or something.
Yeah, that's a huge shrimp. Anyway, yes, number one, eat at a specialty restaurant. We did the steak restaurant, the Italian restaurant, the pizzeria, the
Oh, yeah, pizza.
massive ice cream sundae restaurant. We did specialty coffees every day.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
Specialty coffees? You mean
Yes.
milkshakes?
No. Well, I did though. I actually had some of those. I had some frappes,
Man.
some
Yeah.
blended frappuccinos.
So for anybody that doesn't know, I refer to anything iced coffee as a milkshake because, quite frankly, you should just be drinking sugar and candy at that point. That's not to say I won't fuck with an iced coffee, but that's not the proper way to drink iced coffee or to drink coffee.
Here's what I do. I drink black coffee 100% of the time, all the time, until pumpkin spice shows up, and then I'm all over it.
Terry's a basic
God.
white bitch. That's what he
Terry,
just
you
said.
are such a
For
basic.
2
bitch.
months
I am very
in the
surprised.
wintertime. I am basic.
love
The
it.
other time I'm drinking it black.
That's basic bitch shit. But Terry's right.
mean-
You drink it black and you drink it hot, just the way, and that's what he said. Just the way it's supposed to be.
If that's the way
Um,
you like it,
Yeah, but dining with us is an
Oh.
experience.
it's all a
And
specialty restaurant.
yeah, I mean, like these two put me in charge of food and entertainment. They usually come together, and most of the time the food is better than the entertainment. But that's it. We'll find a good place for Charlotte, August the
Yes.
2nd.
Awesome.
All right.
Here's the top 10 things to do on a cruise. Number 10, relax on the balcony. Number 9, trivia night. Number 8, gamble at the casino when you can. Number 7, attend a live music show. Number 6, attend a comedy show. Number 5, karaoke. You are the show. Number 4, port-o-call excursions. Number 3, water slides. Number 2, get a massage. And number 1, eat at a themed restaurant.
Yep.
So I wrote this. I said, this is the first top 10 list we've had where I agree with everything on this list.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is a pretty good list.
Yeah.
And the chip list was fine, except I'm boring, as anybody who listened to that last week.
Potatoes and salt.
Dude, Dave, I'm telling you, Dave knows
With
his
ridges.
shit. But I mean, with ridges. But I'm boring as hell. But this would be fun. Like we could do everything on that top 10 list. I'd be good.